Marty, do you know what year it is? It's 2014. Time for Flashback Fridays. What's up, guys? MJM here, 3 Gaming Bros, doing a little Flashback Friday action, and this is Lord of the Rings Return of the King on the original Xbox, copyright 2003. One cool thing about this game right from the get-go, you see in the credits, it was a THX certified game. It had really good audio, which unfortunately you're not going to hear because the quality wouldn't have been too good for the crossover with my commentary over it. And most of you guys have seen Lord of the Rings, just a guess. So I'm guessing what the soundtracks and stuff from the movie sound like. Basically the same thing in the game, like EA said. You can see there little intro graphics, quick time animations. Not too bad of graphics for a game that's over a decade old, This is one of my personal favorites. I loved the series back then. I played on Xbox and PS2 during that decade, or should say generation of consoles. Basically, Lord of the Rings was a single-player campaign. There was two-person co-op also. Local, I don't believe you could do it online. I mean, there was online stuff for Xbox then, but you couldn't do two-person co-op online. You could only do a two-person co-op, if you're both there together on your console. And you can see here, once the game started, you got like a tree you climb. You can kind of work your way, straight up the ladder towards the end. I think you can kind of skip some of the missions, but I did them all back in the day to, maximize my XP and things like that, get my level up. Characters available. There were 9 in the game. You got 3 that are unlocked further on. Then, of course, you got Frodo, Sam, Gandalf, my favorite, Gimli, Legolas, and, of course, Aragorn. So, pretty good selection of characters. The game after this 2 towers, you just played as the 3. This was kind of cool because you had a greater selection to play with. When you first put the game in, loading screen starts, and if you don't have a save file, you're going to kind of do a little tutorial with Gandalf and work your way in, which I didn't show because it's kind of a pointless animation. And that lets you get to the main menu where you saw the little menu showing the levels that you can progress through. Now here, this is the first mission, the Path of the Dead. I am playing as Gimli. I got Aragorn and Legolas with me, and we're working our way through the caves here. You're going to see a little bit of the combat style here, 1 second. And you also know the way the map moves around. It's not a true side-scroller. Well, obviously it's not a true side-scroller. But the way the maps move around is something that takes some getting used to. On most of modern RPGs, types of games, there's kind of a self-centering factor. This one, the camera angles work different directions based off of the direction you're moving and things like that. So I haven't played this game, man, in 10 years. So the gameplay quality I'm showing you obviously isn't the best. Kind of rusty at it. I mean, I'm not the best gamer in the world. Wish I was, but unfortunately I'm not. Just a big gaming fan. But it is fun. Gimli's got his axes. You got your basic attack. Then you have on Xbox it was A. Then you got a power attack on the Y button. You got some finishing moves with the R2. You got like a special power move with both triggers down. You see there I leveled up for the first time. Fighting these guys, they're not too difficult. But the graphics are one thing that I still found intriguing for going so far back. I mean, you play games now even on PS4, and the whole idea of next gen isn't to always make it look realistic. Sometimes you like the retro or alternate rendering textures of gameplay. You look at games like Borderlands, flower, contrast. There's all these different types of styles to the ways to make a look game. You don't always have to make it look human. And this was for the time period, and they did a really good job of it, in my opinion. I mean, this is something, it looks like it could have just been, ported over to a current console, based off the graphics. They're pretty good. There you see me interacting with an object. That was the black button. Pretty fun. Here's the first shot you guys see of end of the first level. I leveled up to 3 at the end of the first level. You can see my good, fair, excellent, perfect based on the chain of attacks I built up. And you earn XP, based off kills, things like that. And you get a higher bonus for, good up to perfect. Nice thing about this is you were able to level up and customize your characters. It is an RPG. You can go through here. You can see the different attributes. It's not like dex, strength, health, blah, blah, blah. But these different skills have different factors. You can see that one of them is strength and stone. That is a health upgrade for yourself or your party. On the left column there, the lower monetary values, or just for yourself. And to the right, there's a column where you can also buy that for your whole party, which is kind of nice. And then, like Lonely Mountain Yor, that's a special attack that helps upgrade Gimli's power. I went with Strength and Stone to upgrade my party's health because I'm going to continue playing this and hopefully get some videos out. Here we can see some gameplay with my favorite wizard, Gandalf. Different aspect here. We're going into some Yorks. It's still a pretty gloomy set. We're going through some dark woods here. I like the wizard for the range aspect, which his staff shooting, which I believe was the left trigger, and then X to shoot the projectiles. So that makes it fun. He's not as much of a melee character. He's got a little bit lower health, but he does have good range and power. You can see there I hit something that was explosive. That was a nice little explosion. As far as a Lord of the Rings game, anybody that's a Lord of the Rings fan, I'm sure you guys would definitely enjoy playing this. If you are a RPG fan, this is a great game. Especially, you guys that still got your systems, they're in a box under your bed, in your closet, wherever, pull it out, play it. I actually picked this game up at a pawn shop a few days ago for $1. Great value. I've already got my value just playing the first couple levels because I've spent, maybe 2 hours on the game for $1 in entertainment. You can't go wrong there. You can't go wrong. I also picked up Lord of the Rings 2 Towers for $1. I'm going to be coming up with some gameplay on that here real soon. I don't want to keep talking boring, guys. You've got a good chance to see some of the gameplay, the graphics, a little bit of what entails in the game. I hope you enjoyed it, got you excited. Maybe you want to, pull out that old console and give it a whirl. I mean, don't neglect them. Next gen's fun. Old school is great too. As always, this is MJM 3 Gaming Bows. Please like, subscribe if you like what we're doing. We're going to try to keep it coming. And remember, come with me if you want to game.